Here's a list of all the vehicles this video covers, and today we'll be replacing the valve cover gasket on a 2013 Hyundai Tucson with a 2.0 liter. Let's get right to it. Remove the engine cover. Remove coil connectors and wiring hold downs. I found this door panel removal tool to work best for these stupid wiring hold down clips. Pop the locks free with a flat blade screwdriver. To unlock the connector, push the center tab and pull. If it gives you a hard time, push and then pull again. Now we're going to remove the 6 10mm bolts and the 2 hoses. With a 10mm socket, remove the 6 bolts that hold the wiring harness down and the coil packs. Tuck the wiring harness off to the side out of the way. With a pair of needle nose pliers, slide the hose clamps back and remove the 2 hoses. Remove the 4 coil packs and set them aside. If the coil packs have oil on them, please clean that off. Now we need to loosen the 12mm bolt on the engine picking eyelet to make room for one of the valve cover bolts. We do not need to remove the bolt, just loosen it so it slides out of the way. Here's a diagram showing where all of the bolts are located on the valve cover. With a 10mm socket, remove the 18 bolts that hold the valve cover in place. Remove any of the remaining bolts out of the way so we don't lose them when we pull the valve cover off. With a pry bar, gently pry the valve cover loose. Be gentle, this is a plastic valve cover. And here I'm using a crowfoot pry bar. Remove the old gasket. Inspect the spark plug tubes for oil. If the inspection fails, remove the spark plugs using a spark plug socket, an extension, and a ratchet. Now we're going to use flammable brake clean to wash down the old oil into the cylinder. Let it dry. Replace the plugs to ensure nothing can fall in the hole. Alright, time for the hard part. If you have not done this before, I cannot express how important this part is and time consuming. We have to get this surface clean. You should be able to run your fingernail over any surface that the gasket mounts to, and you should not catch it on old gasket material. So take your time. If you don't, you're going to end up with another leak. With some brake clean and a shop rag, wipe down all the surfaces that the gasket mounts to. Now we need to clean the valve cover as best as we can without a parts washer. This part is difficult and again time consuming. We do need to focus on the areas close to the gasket mounting surface, and we want to take some brake clean and clean all of the grooves that the gasket lays in. When you're done, this surface should be free of any debris or liquids so that the gasket can sit in place and not slip out while you're reinstalling the valve cover. Here's where I like to take a quick break and silicone both sides of the timing cover where it mates to the block, and a very light coat around the spark plug tubes. Now we're going to install the new gasket in the groove while the silicone sets up slightly. Gently slide the valve cover back into place. Here's the tightening sequence and bolt torque specs. Reverse the steps for installation. Thank you for watching.